Hi everyone, I'm Chase Allred. I'm an associate with Token Metrics, and I'm going to show you how to use our site to become a better and smarter crypto investor. All right, so right after you sign in, you're going to be taken to our indices page. This is our newest and probably most popular feature. At the top, you're going to see the indices tutorial video, as well as a note on our indices. When you scroll down some more, you'll see the index selection page. You can select your investor type as trader or value investor. Your time horizon is daily, weekly, or monthly for traders. For value investors, you can do quarterly or annually. And for investment style, for value investors, we have balanced, fundamentals, as well as technology. For traders, we have weighted technical analysis. And for weekly and monthly time horizons, we also have the price prediction feature. To the right, we have our indices performance. So this is just for our traders. If we hit submit here, we'll see the value investor performances. As you can see, they're all performing pretty well. Here we have the breakdown of the allocation of the index. So in this particular one, we have Cosmos at 9.6%, Zcash at 10.09%, Stellar at 9.29%, and so on. To the right, we have some of our more advanced analytics, such as compound annual growth rate, max drawdown, the alpha, etc. Continue going down, and we have the index all-time performance versus Bitcoin. So this is just in the past month. Our indices have been running since April, and they were released in May. As you can see, they've taken a bit of a dip here recently, but the total crypto market has as well. So continue scrolling. We have our current index holdings, which gives you just a little bit more insight as to the performance of specific coins. So as you can see, Cosmos has performed extremely well in this particular index. You can see the initial cash value, the initial price of the token. Continue scrolling. We have the last index transaction, and this is where you can see what was sold in the most recent rebalance, what was held in the most recent rebalance. So for example, we had Matic Network. We sold about $2,700 worth, and then we bought about $1,600 worth of VeChain, about $1,700 worth of Cosmos. All right, and that's the bottom of the indices page. So if we scroll back up, we're going to hover over the data button. And this will bring you to the drop-down menu that's going to take us to the ratings page. All right, so here we have our Token Metrics ratings page. These ratings are going to be automatically sorted by the overall token grade, which is conveniently the same thing as the token metric rank. If you want to sort by other categories, you can click on the column header. So click on market cap rank, and that's going to take it in ascending order, and then this is now descending order. If you want to get a little bit more specific, you can click on these little triangles. You can say, I want the fundamentals to be greater than or equal to, let's say, 80. And I want the technology to be less than or equal to 70. And there you have it. So you got some coins that we might be interested in investing in. To reset your filters, just go reset all filters right here. Now we're sorted by technology. So other metrics we have on our ratings page is the TA trend based on our indicators, the price, the current price, the 24-hour price change, the 30-day predicted growth based on our price prediction models, total 24-hour volume for the token, as well as the total market cap. Okay, now let's really get into the nitty-gritty and let's see what we have to offer on a coin like Binance, for example. So here we have the summary page for Binance. This large section over here is going to be the overall token grade, which is based on a composite of the fundamentals, technology, and technical analysis scores that we give it. On the right, we have the total return on investment, the initial token price, the market cap, some exchanges that it's listed on, so you know where you can get it. Okay, so if we keep scrolling down, we have our grade legends. You can see this is in the 77th percentile, so we give it the score of okay. We continue scrolling. We have the project description, summary of its fundamentals, summary of its technology, some of the use cases for the Binance coin. Here we have the price calendar. Continue scrolling. We have some news, as well as some discussion and videos. We go back up. We're going to check out the price predictions, one of our favorite features of Token Metrics. All right, so here we have our price predictions page. On the left, we have just a little bit of an explanation how we're using machine learning and historical price data to come up with these price predictions. Some FAQs, as well as a link to an article, tutorial on how to trade using the price predictions specifically. So you can use these and nothing else in Token Metrics to trade. I think you could be very successful just doing that. To the right, we have our accuracy, our 1 month accuracy. So as you can see, 97, 93, 91%. These are all very accurate and getting more accurate as we update these models with more information. So we continue to scroll and we see the price predictions themselves. So as you can see, throughout July and August, they were quite accurate. When Binance spiked here a little bit, we didn't quite get that, but we were pretty close. And for the next 30 days, we see it flattening out for about a week or so, dipping down, and then hopefully going back up. It is important to note that these predictions change pretty much every day as a trader's outlook on a coin could change. So, we might think it's going to go up one day and then it tanks the next day. So it's important to check on these every 2 to 3 days or so because they can change on a daily basis. So we keep scrolling down. We see the predicted price in tandem with the actual price. As you can see, 26.5 to 27.1, within 60 cents. 26.9 to 26.5. These are all quite close, and day by day. And you could continue going for as long as the price predictions go back if you'd like. Now, that's it for the price predictions. Let's move on to fundamentals. We see the fundamental score of 77.58% that our machine learning models have come up with. This is a repeat of the summary page right here. So again, the exchanges it's listed on, its current market cap. Here we have our token analytics, the alpha, beta, time underwater, turnover rate, etc. And then the fundamentals grade legend, which is the same legend. So as you can see, it's an okay score because it's in the 70s. Continue to scroll down. This is the high level overview of the token fundamentals. And here we have the all-star team. If you click on any of these names, it's going to take you to the LinkedIn page. We also have some links, for example, to the white paper, to the Etherscan, the Reddit page, Telegram, etc. And here, my favorite part, we have what we actually use to come up with these scores. So as you can see, we have the initial screening, the scarcity, the market standing. Add all of these up, we get 77.58%, which is conveniently also the fundamental score. So as we can see, the Binance coin did great with the all-star team, great with reputation, not so hot with development or marketing though, on the other hand. So that's what's going to give it its okay score. That's what's bringing it down a bit. So we keep scrolling through here. We can just see the different questions that go into these scores for the individual sections. We scroll back up. Let's move on to the technology page. Okay, so kicking things off with the technology page, we see that Binance has an excellent score, of 90.91%. We see their score out of 55 here, so they scored very highly on code quality, mainnet, usability, and team. And the few points that they did lose, they lost in architecture and innovation. Continue scrolling. We have the technology summary at a high level. And then we have the questions we look for innovation, for architecture, for code quality. As you can see, this one is pretty dense because it's quite important. For mainnet, usability for infrastructure, their team, and here we have our references. So we use the white paper, their website, the GitHub, etc. All right, and now let's go to technical analysis. Okay, so as you all can see, we're currently bearish on Binance Coin because it's in that 63% range. So it's pretty solidly bearish at this time, unfortunately. We have our FAQs, our tutorials. Continue scrolling, and we see some of the indicators we use, just these oscillators, current trends, the candlestick patterns, the EMAs, volume, and here are some of our custom indicators that we look at. If we scroll down, we see some of these candlesticks, which give us some indication of bullish or bearishness, as well as the volume. Okay, now we can move on to the performance metrics section. All right, so the performance metrics page is really a treasure chest of data. This is where you're going to find out whether you're better off holding Bitcoin or, in our case, Binance Coin or any other coin that we have in our system. So that's really what we want to know is, should I hold Bitcoin or should I hold this coin? So as you see on the right, we have our key performance metrics compared against Bitcoin. So the cumulative return on Binance slightly higher, just 9% higher. Compound annual growth rate, 3% higher. Continue scrolling, we have some more return, log scaled, volatility matched. So this really is for all you data nerds out there who really like to get into the nitty-gritty of all the numbers and the analytics. The return quartiles or monthly return percentages, the underwater plot. Yeah. And now we're going to move over to the correlation page. This page is going to show you what coins move closely with the coin you're looking at. So in our case, Binance is going to move really closely with Solo, with Part, with C2O. It's going to move pretty inversely with XNS, Loon, PZM. And essentially what you're going to use this page for is to hedge your bets. So you want to have a overall portfolio that's as close to zero correlation as possible. So if you have one coin going down, you want to have the other one making up for those losses, and it going up. Okay, and I know I've covered a lot so far, but there's just one more thing I want to get into, and that is our help and knowledge base feature. So if you scroll up to support, you're going to get this drop-down menu, and you're going to click on help. Now you have our categories of articles that we have written. So, we can just basic investment dictionary, crypto glossary, our tech review guide, our fundamental analysis review guides, things in our machine learning, the affiliate program, if you're interested in that, questions about our plans, questions about indices, frequently asked questions, tutorials, which is where you can find this video. You can also search. So let's say you want to search for rolling price predictions. Here you have our rolling 30-day price predictions, written by yesterday by my colleague Alejandro. Good work, Alejandro. So here you can see it's a link to the video made by our founder and CEO, Ian Bellina. Continue scrolling down, there's a quick overview. And if that was helpful, go ahead and give us a nice smiley face if you don't mind. All right, that's all I have for y'all. Hope you found this helpful, and we hope that we can take you to the moon and beyond. Have a good one.